Hey, how about that for timing? Good evening, ladies and jelly spoons. How are we doing? Okay, I hope, and welcome to the Splash Point Jazz Show with myself, Neal Richardson. That's just to get you in the mood and warm your hands up on this cold winter's evening. Actually, it's not been too bad, has it? Good evening and a very, very warm welcome with a little bit of madness thrown in. Not as in baggy trousers, these are quite tight actually, but as in, you know, the madness that comes upon us all when we're locked in, locked down, or in love, or worse, all three. Hello, there's me again. It's actually me, it's not him. It's not him, it's me. I have a splendid evening, hopefully lined up for you, of songs along those lines. And I'm going to start with one that is featured in my Nat King Cole show called Not King Cole. First of all, I'm just going to say hello to the early birds who catch the worm. And tonight's prize goes to Kim Hedges. If you look in the comments, folks, she was the first in. Hi, Kim. Hello, David, as well. And David says, I'm currently in Firle. That's a very nice village, very posh. Presiding over the elections there. But the marvels of technology mean I can still hack the results. That's amazing. That's really clever. Sorry, did I misread that? Anyway, there you are. Very clever. I'm impressed, David. Don't let me distract you, will I? Will you? I have voted already. 1 cross in one, 2 in the other. Anne's in. Hello, Anne. Wine poured. Chocolate pudding ready. Where is Neil? Here he is. Sorry to disappoint. Ray Churchill's in. Jackie and Ray are in. Looking forward to a splendid evening. Ah, there's the word splendid. That's where I got it from. Don't eat it all, and I'll be straight round. Excellent. Yeah, we'll all have a bit of cake. Pam's in. Hello. Tina says evening. Good evening. Tina and Linda's in. Hello over there, everyone. And Debbie's in. Yay, crochet churchy. How you doing? Evening all, says Tina. So, without further ado, I'm going to start with putting my teeth in. And then I'm going to sing this song. Made famous by Nat. Just tell me you can hear me, because I had a few problems the other day. Can you hear me? This is for all of you. Ah, bonsoir. It's very clear our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Not for a year, together we're gone a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here to stay. love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the internet that we know may just be passing fancies and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here. Our love is here. Our love is here to stay. How about a bit of that Nat King Cole, ladies and gentlemen, to start us off. I'm a bit low down, aren't I? I need to go up a bit. In station in my life, perhaps. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. Loud and clear, thank goodness. Wendy's in France, just unpacking, and the first thing we did was tune into you. I'm honoured. Thank you. Bonsoir. David says loud and clear. Good. Peter's in. Hi, Peter. Evening. Oh, and you've eaten all the cake already. What was it? Was it cake? I'm going to go back. Pudding. Chocolate pudding. Wow. Vegan, of course. I hope. Lovely. David says, I can hear you, mother. Well done, David. Can you hear me, mother? Remember that. David's in. David and Mary. Hi. Good to be with you too. You're in fine voice tonight. Thank you. Still looking young. He's my friend. Dear David. David and I used to play squash against each other every week. Just throwing that fruit, you know, the squash at each other. I don't know why. And he's even younger than I am. So nice to see you, David. Now, where was I? As I say, the theme this evening, if you got the newsletter. Did you get the newsletter? If you didn't get the newsletter, by the way, just sign up. And you can sign up on the website behind me. And we'll send you a newsletter all about the shows. And all about the live shows that are coming up later in the year, ladies and gentlemen. They're just sneaking in at the end of December. Oh God, please not at the end of June. But the second half of the year is already filling up, I'm pleased to say, with live gigs. Splashpoint Jazz Clubs are back. He's back. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Well, there probably is, but let's not talk about that. So anyway, the newsletter will keep you abreast of developments. And I'm happy to say July is looking pretty busy. I haven't got it on the website yet because, you know, I'm waiting to get it in writing. Well, and most of them are. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The theme of this evening is madness of life and love. As I said earlier, the madness of lockdown, the madness of life and love, the madness when it goes wrong, the madness of making do, which is what this next tune is all about, by the wonderful Cole Porter, who is my favourite composer. I know, Debbie, live shows, eh? Cole Porter is my favourite composer, I think, because his words and his music, brilliant. So, yeah, hope this. Some of you can relate to this. This is It's All Right with Me. Now then, shall we go through the round window? I'll stay there, shall I? I tell you what, I'll go, as it's you, I'll go to there. No, I'll go to there. And then I'll go through the round window, okay? It's the wrong time and the wrong place. Though your face is charming, it's the wrong face. It's not her face, but it's such a charming face that it's all right with me. It's the wrong song in the wrong style. Though your smile is lovely, it's the wrong smile. It's It's not her smile, but it's such a lovely smile that it's alright with me. You can't know how happy I am that we met. I'm strangely attracted to you. There's someone I'm trying so hard to forget. Aren't you trying to forget someone too? It's the wrong game with the wrong chips. Though your lips are tempting, they're the wrong lips. They're not her lips, but they're such tempting lips that if some night you're free, well, it's alright, it's alright, yes, it's alright with me. Can't know how happy I am that we met. I'm strangely attracted to you. There's someone I'm trying so hard to forget. Don't you want to try to forget someone too? It's the wrong game, it's the wrong chips. Though your lips are tempting, they're the wrong lips. They're not her lips, but they're such tempting lips that if some night you're free, well, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright with me. Well, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright with me. Well, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright with me. How about that then, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I liked that. I love that song, as I say. Tina says, can't wait to catch one of your live shows. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to do them as well. I've now got about 8 pianos to get tuned all of a sudden, which is good news, of course. What else we got? Oh, Jean's in. Hello, Jean. Is this finally in your new home or still the rented one? Oh, she's talking to Wendy, I think. Yeah, talk about yourself. That's fine. I like that. Keith's in. Hello from the Frozen East, the Frozen Oast. Kim says she likes that, likes the piano. Thank you. Oh, okay, Jean. You saw the email link but haven't got news. I have signed up. Don't tell me that my admin system has failed. Surely not. I shall have the people responsible taken out and flogged. You know what I'm going to do? See? Paper goes everywhere. Look, see? I'm going to fix this right now. You're the others, you just have to wait. Jean W. Email. Newsletter. Okay. Anything else while we're about it? 2 pints of milk, 2 pints of oat milk. Yeah, okay. Anything else? Do you want me to cancel the papers for the morning? Anyone? No? Okay, so there we are. It's fixed, Jean. It shall be so. There we are. Can't say fairer than that. Now, what's our next one? Ah, yes. This next one is a request, tuned by Van Morrison, I think, for... this is liked by a friend of mine called Tim. This one's for you. Yeah, this is a great example of a very simple but effective pop tune. But I'm going to do it in my own little arrangement style, as is my wont. But in this case, I will. And I hope you approve of that. So, this is anyone... If anyone hasn't told someone that they love them recently, why don't you do it right now? Just turn to the person next to you, if there is one, or turn to the bailiff. Turn to the police person. Turn to the padded wall and tell them this. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, you take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Oh, the morning sun in all its glory greets the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my life with laughter, you can make it better, you ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine like the sun. So at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with sadness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine like the sun. So at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? I told you there's no one else above you. Fill my heart with gladness, you take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Fill my heart with gladness, you take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Isn't that a great song? It is so simple, but it's so effective. I've always loved that song. Hope you like that. Right, we got any more comments? If you're watching this and you're hiding behind the sofa, it's not that scary, come on. You're hiding behind not making a comment. Please make a comment. Tell me where you're watching from, so that we can see how many continents, how continent I am to, how many different places we've got people listening from or watching from. So please do say hi. Thank you. Annie's in from Holland. There you go. We're off. And we've got France, we've got Holland, we've got UK. Sometimes we get Canada. Thought we might have somebody from Germany in tonight. Maybe, maybe not. And last week, or 2 weeks ago, we had LA, which was cool. Keith said he just got thrown out the polling station because they didn't like him saying that he loved them. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? We need a bit more love in politics. But anyway, there you are. Let's leave that one alone. I mean, lights. Oh, yeah, they are. Anyway, thank you, Keith. Glad you loved it. That's for all of you. Because, why? Because you have kept me going as well as me keeping you going, so you say. So, for this last year, thank you. So, what's next? This next one. Kim's watching. Oh, hang on, I've still got the reverb on. Amateur. After a year, you'd think I'd know. It's because I can't hear the reverb, so I don't know when it's on or not. I've just got a little light over here, which I ignore. Isle of Thanet, very good. Well, that's kind of a different country, isn't it? That counts. Costa del Weston, that's quite near. That's near Eastbourne. Now, do I give you a little teaser? Do I give you a little teaser? I'm not sure about, these gigs coming up. Not sure, should I? Well, I've told you about some of them, haven't I? But actually, I think my first actual gig is already sold out. How's that? Because it turns out they've arranged some tennis stars to be my support. So for the 14th year running, except last year, I'm going to be doing the tennis finals. I'm the warm-up for the tennis finals with my band. Yee! So anyway, but I think the tickets have already gone because they're, reduced capacity and everything. Or was that my mental? So anyway, but there are other gigs coming. Don't worry. But yeah, let's just say it's going to go on the websites eventually. Oh, I am a tease, aren't I? But I've got about a week to sort all this stuff out, so I will. Okay, onward and upward. This next one is a tune. I think I first heard the Chet Baker version, I think. So that's very laid back, obviously. But it's a nice little swinger. Hope you like this one. Reverb on, chocks away, fasten seatbelts. Here we go. Ooh, glasses off for safety. Rear exits there. Just get on with it. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. Lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I only know what I know. The passing years may show you kept my love so young, so new. And time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. Oh, time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. Lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I only know what I know. The passing years may show you kept my love so young, so new. And time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you, lucky to be loving you. Lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I only know what I know. The passing years may show you've kept my love so young and new. And time after time I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving, lucky to be loving, lucky to be loving you. Time after time, time after time, time after time. Hope you like that. I love that tune. That's great, isn't it? Now, I think it's that time, hasn't it? Ha! Oh, blast. I didn't turn the reverb off all through that. Never mind. My excuse is the broadcast system went down at 8 minutes to 7 tonight. My having prepared it all day and everything, something obviously didn't like something. And it cast its own vote, and I had to reboot everything, which was a little bit of a panic. But, you know, fortunately I'd allowed time after time to do so it was all right. But it did wobble me a bit. However, let's face it, I've learnt a lot in a year. We all have, haven't we, for a start? But anyway, you know, tech, eh? Tech. I think it's that time. Oh, hang on, just check. I thought I saw Jeff. Yes, I did. Jeff's in God's own country. Now, there's some debate as to what that applies to, because obviously Yorkshire people will claim it's Yorkshire. Irish people, I'm not going to do the accent, will claim it's Ireland. And plenty of others probably will claim as well. I was born in Croydon, and that's nobody's country, but never mind. I thought it was Madness songs all night. Yes, thank you, thank you. When am I going to play Baggy Trousers? Do you want me to hear a story about that? No. I'll tell you, we did a very posh wedding. We've done quite a few over the years to pay for, you know, the house. We did a very posh wedding at a very, very nice palace, which will remain nameless. And anyway, the bride, who fortunately will also remain nameless, had requested a few tunes that the band should play at the reception. And they wanted us to start rather too early, I thought, because it was a summer wedding and nobody dances till it's sort of 10 or something, 9. Anyway, we just, you know, he who pays the piper. So, blah, blah. So we were working our way through the list of songs that she had requested. Everybody was outside, lovely summer's evening. There were just a few kids knocking about inside, just, you know, causing mayhem. So we were the expensive babysitters. There was a 6-piece band, you know, in a palace. Anyway, moving on. The bride suddenly, who clearly was used to getting her own way, just suddenly appeared at the door. Like it was a beautiful sort of palisades kind of room. Appeared at the door, came in, and literally, I kid you not, people, you'll never guess, she literally stamped her foot, stood there, folded her arms, and went, "Madness!" Just like Jeff has done in the comments, and I imagine he's stamped his foot as well. "Madness!" Which she'd asked for, I think it was Baggy Trousers or something like that, and we hadn't played it yet because there was no one in the room. Anyway, there you are. You've heard the term bridezilla. Anyway, fortunately, I don't think any of that is traceable because I didn't tell you where it was, when it was, but it was a few years ago. So, Jeff, that one's for you. And no, I'm not playing Baggy Trousers. I'm not wearing them either. Anne says, "Love watching those hands gliding over the keys." Thank you. It's all, what people haven't realised is it's all fake, you see, because I'm miming. See, this isn't a real piano. I'm miming. See, it doesn't make any noise at all to a backing track. Anyway, it is that time when it's your turn to have some input here, big time, because you are the most important part of this, ladies and gentlemen. Without you, it would just be a practice session. So it's that time when I give away a CD. And what's it going to be? Here it is. Here's the envelope. And the winner tonight is... I'll show you the prize first, shall I? Shall I? No. Show you the prize afterwards. In case you've already got it. So the clue tonight is we're going classical, innit? We're going classical tonight. I'm just going to play you... ten notes, maybe a few more, of the beginning of this lovely piece, which you will recognise. But what I want is, what do I want? It's going to be another challenge, folks, because what I want, I think, please, is the name. It's another one word. It's a one-word name of the movement of this piece and the composer. If you can tell me the suite from whence it comes, I'm not talking DFS, then so much the better, and I might put a stamp on the envelope. But anyway, I want the name of the movement, it's one word, and I want the composer, and you've got to spell it right. I'll give you a clue. It's only a clue for me. It only helps me that I've been to his house. Therein lies a story. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Pens at the ready. Fingers at the ready. Okay? I want the name of the tune and the composer spelt correctly. Ready? Here we go. Diana is just chucking in words even before I'd started. Yeah, that's a dream. I wish I could play an Allegro by Rachmaninoff, particularly the Rach 3. Anyone got it yet? You've got that. You know what this is. You know what that is. Come on, folks. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. What is that? Sue Bruce. Grieg, Morning from Peer Gynt Suite. Now, this, well done. Well done. This brings me to another point that I've been burning to make every week, ladies and gentlemen, which is to compliment you all. There is an inadvertent bar above which you're allowed to listen and watch this show. Do you know that? Because I've installed a piece of software on all of your devices that if you don't have an IQ of at least 150 and are very intelligent, very beautiful, and have led a blameless life, you can't watch the show. And they're demonstrated for us all by the lovely Sue Bruce, is my point entirely. Because she's got it. She's got the composer, Grieg, she's got the name of the movement, which is Morning, Good Evening, and it's from the Peer Gynt Suite. And she's spelt the whole lot right. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's at least 7 words there that I could have spelt wrong. So well done. And Diana's very magnanimously, like what I did there, wishing her well done. That's very good, Di. That's good. The therapy's working. You've been to his house too, have you? Were you with me? No, I don't think so. In fact, I think I may have been twice. Okay, for a bonus point worth nothing, can anyone tell me, Diana Archer, without Googling, come on, don't cheat, can you name the name of the house? Can you give me the name of the house? You don't have to spell that right, because there's a clue. It's a foreign language and I can't remember. Anyone know the name of the house? Emma, you were going to say that. I know, it was on the tip of your tongue, and then you realised it was a stamp, and you swallowed it. David says Fingal's Cave, Mendelssohn. Nice guess. And I think, okay, now you can all show off all the pieces you know, okay? The more obscure, the better, because I won't know anyway. So how about some Schopenhauer, or was he a philosopher? Di says thumbs down. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. No, nobody knows. It's Troldhaugen is the name of the house, and it's in Norway, and it's Grieg's house. There you go. Fascinating fact. So the name of the winner is Sue Bruce. And Sue, have I sent you this one before? Have you won this one? Kim looked it up. Well done. It's talking of madness. There's a little madness on this record, CD even. It's Leanne, Carroll and Brian Kellock on my label that I produced up in Scotland called Live at the Lampy, which is a fabulous venue up in Aberdeen. So you've won that. Sue Bruce, if you haven't already got it. If you have, then send me a message and I'll send you, I don't know, a packet of matchmakers or something instead. So well done. Onward and upward with the show. I talked a lot then, sorry. So I'm going to give you a little of Scotch and Soda. This is to represent another thing that can send you mad if you indulge too much. I like this tune. Scotch and Soda, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Sorry about this. I missed it. She looked it up. Mr. Blobby's House of Fun. You know what I was saying about intellect? Obviously, there's a fault in the software selection somewhere. That hut by the lake where he composed. That's right. Now she's showing off. Dinah, why didn't we go together? So you'd love that. Great. And the matchmakers too. Look, you see, okay, I'm going to talk more, which is Stephen Hawking, right? Clever geezer. Probably cleverest than all of us put together. And they asked him, I've told you this before, they asked him, what did he think would bring about the end of the world? Would it be, a meteor? Would it be the sun exploding? Would it be, whatever? And he said, greed and stupidity. Sue, having built you up, I'm now going to tear you down. I'm just going to leave that one floating. Greed and stupidity. Right. Scotch and Soda. I suggest you reach for it now. Bit of scotch and soda. Never went amiss, did it? Hope you like that one as well. Any more towns or countries tuning in, ladies and gentlemen? Do tell me where you are. Anyone else? No, I'm safe on that. So I think I've got time for one more before I bring in the brass section, who you all want to see. And this one is another one of my old favourites. This is probably going to go on my second album when I get around to making it. I love this tune. Ray Charles, probably best known for it amongst others. And I'm talking at you through a porthole. There we are. So I hope you like this one. I love this song. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or shine. High as a mountain, deep as a river, come rain or shine. I guess when you met me, girl, it was just one of those crazy things. But no, don't ever bet me, girl, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or shine. High as a mountain, oh, won't it be fine? Days may be rainy or sunny. We're in or out of the money, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm with you always. I'm with you, come rain or shine. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or shine. Happy together, unhappy together, oh, won't it be fine? Days may be rainy or sunny, yeah. We're in or out of the money, yeah, yeah. But I'm with you always. I'm with you, rain or shine. Days may be rainy or sunny, yeah. We're in or out of the money, yeah, Thank you. I love that song. I hope you enjoyed that too. And that's us, really, for the last year, isn't it? We've been together, come rain or shine, lockdown or otherwise. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome, please, on the trumpet and the vocals coming in now is Sue Richardson, ladies and gentlemen. Here she comes. Here she comes. And there she is. Good evening, Sue.
Good evening.
And traditionally, I will ask you, how are you doing?
Good. I'm wearing new earrings.
Ah,
Woo-hoo.
fantastic. This is the highlight of the show, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
been a while. I haven't made any new ones, but I've made new ones.
So tell us about, just zoom it in a little bit to the camera there. See there? What are they, Sue?
I discovered that when your highlighter pen runs out, you can buy highlighter pencils, so you don't have to buy plastic.
Very good.
So I bought a whole set, and ta-da, I now have neon earrings. It makes me feel good. Don't look at me like that.
That's great. They should be on your knee. Your knee. Anyway.
I don't get that, luckily.
Neon. Oh, never mind.
Oh, please.
So Sue is going to play trumpet, I think, aren't you, on this first one?
I think I might.
You might. With her neon earrings. Her ear-on neons. And this is the conclusion, really, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got a friend that, you tussle with occasionally, we all do occasionally, this song's all about it. And we want a reenactment, please, from the movie.
Rachel Williams says, get on with it.
How dare she? What does she know about that? God. It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found that somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross, or try to be boss, but that just would not do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all of your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, a wonderful you. Yes, it had to be you too. Around, finally found that somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, never be cross, or try to be boss, but that just would not do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all of your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. Yes, it had to be you. It had to be you, wonderful you. Yes, it had to be you. Yeah. There you go. Who reenacted it? You know what I'm talking about. When Harry met Sally. Turn the reverb off. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's a great song, isn't it? So the next one. This one is for our dear friends Anne and Clive, who very kindly had us. We played a private concert for them this week, and this is a tune popularised by Nat King Cole, which I wasn't actually aware of, I admit. So this is a nice one. I see, now I know why Rachel's being so rude, because it's not Rachel. Talking of Yorkshire, that's two people, Yorkshire, one in Yorkshire, one from Yorkshire. You can always tell a Yorkshireman.
But you can't tell him much.
I'm allowed to say that because she's got Yorkshire blood somewhere. Fortunately, that stubbornness didn't. Hi Rachel, how you doing? I hope that really is you, not the other bloke. Anyway, what are we going to do? This one is for Anne and Clive. This is a request by them, and I hope you like this bit of Nat King Cole.
To the ends of the earth, I'll follow my star. To the ends of the earth, just to be where you are. No matter where you roam, I'll never be far behind. Who cares where the path may wind, as long as I find you. Though the melody dies, the song lingers on, and 1,000 goodbyes won't convince me you're gone. I'll follow you, my love, you'll never be free, till the ends of the earth, till you've given your love to me. To the ends of the earth, I will follow my star. To the ends of the earth, just to be where you are. No matter where you roam, I'll never be far behind. Who cares where the path may wind, as long as I find you. Though the melody dies, the song lingers on, and 1,000 goodbyes, they won't convince me you're gone. I'll follow you, my love, you'll never be free, till the ends of the earth, till you give all your love to me.
Thank you very much. That one's for Anne and Clive. Now, I think we've got time for just one more, ladies and gentlemen, just about. And this one is along our theme of the madness of love and life. This is One in the Eye for the gentleman sitting at the piano, and anyone else carrying an XY. Anyway, before we do this one, I'd just like to say thank you, as usual. Thank you so much for tuning in. Where are you? There you are. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your tips last week. Please leave a tip on the way out. The instructions are on the screen now, and when you leave, or when we leave, whatever, buy your leave. We really look forward to seeing you again next week. Please join the email newsletter if you haven't already, and please tell your friends. We'll see you next week. But in the meantime, this is Sue's composition that she wrote many years ago, not about me, called You Chose Me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You chose me. You got that sassy, brassy chick. You chose me, full of confidence and licks. Now you want dinner time at 6, house so scrubbed and neat, wise up. You chose me. You chose me. You got that spunky, sexy girl. You chose me. You're independent, life's a whirl. Your socks are folded just like this. Life's domestic bliss, wise up. You chose me. Let's get one thing straight. This life is something that I hate. Tied to the kitchen sink, my mind is on the blink. I can tell you what you'll get if you still want the girl you met. 'Cause when you chose me, you got that sassy, brassy chick. You chose me, full of confidence and licks. So come on, get it on, let's go out, have some fun, wise up. You chose me. Let's get one thing straight. This life is something that I hate. Tied to the kitchen sink, my mind is on the blink. I can tell you what you'll get if you still want the girl you met. 'Cause when you chose me, you got that sassy, brassy chick. You chose me, full of confidence and licks. So come on, get it on, let's go out, have some fun, wise up. You chose me, yeah, you chose me. Come on, you chose me. Yeah, you chose me.
Let that be a warning to you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it from us. This is the Splashpoint Jazz Show. Please do tweet and whatever else you do with it. Thank you for tuning in. Please leave a tip on the way out. Tell your friends. Have a great week and hope to see you next week. Same time, same place. Your place and us here. Thank you so much. See you next week. And thanks all for tuning in. Thanks for the crazy comments. And we'll see you next week. Thank you and good night. Bye.
Thank you.